So let's just entertain the possibility that I've got to one of my knit one below columns and realised that a few rows down I've made an error. I know it's hard to believe, but it happened. So there was a couple where I just knit across and forgotten about it and just carried on my merry way, and then realised when I came back to it again. So I'm going to show you, and the issue I just showed you with, if you've just only picked up in the front bit of it, you'd end up with that float. You can also drop down and fix that this way. So I'll show you if we want to drop down into our knit one below column. I'm just going to drop some stitches down. I'll sort of drop enough that you get an idea of how to do it. Okay, so I would drop down to a point below the mistake and just make sure I can get my crochet hook into one of those knit V's. And if you think about it, where we've always dropped down one of our stitches as we've made the next one, so if I was just doing normal knitting, that would be coming through there, but actually when we make a knit one below, that will end up sort of getting dropped back on itself. So what we want to do is go under that one to catch the next rung of the ladder, and then we pull that rung of the ladder under that one there and through the knit one below, and that's recreated that little sort of shawl of the two bits. Okay, so just make sure these are all in the correct order. So I'll show you that again. My instinct would usually be, if I was picking up stitches, to go for this one just here. But what we want to do is come underneath that and get the next rung of the ladder and pull that underneath like so and through our knit V. Let's do that again. So I'm going to go under that one, grab the next one, put it under and through. Okay, so you can see I've rebuilt my column. Because I haven't made this stitch yet, just for this last rung of the ladder, if I pull it through this way, it will actually be facing the wrong way because that was a knit stitch on the other side. So you want to just bring this over to the front, put your crochet hook through from the back, pull that rung through, and there we've created our bump, and pop that back onto the left hand needle. Okay, so I'm back where I started basically. So here are all the bumps created by the garter stitch, and you can see the next one, that's got the bump across as well. So that's what it should look like when you get there, but there shouldn't be any bumps further down. So now when I go into that stitch, remember I'm going to go into the one below, coming out through the one on my needle, knit that, and there we go. So however you've got a bit wrong in this, you can just drop it down and pick it up.